All right, guys, what is up? It's GB and Hamas. Today we are bringing you guys basically a concept PC build for the new AMD 5000 CPU series and the new big Navi GPU. So this is basically our $1,500 concept PC build, and we're gonna be going into depth about what parts uh, that will total out for this complete concept build, and Hamas will begin with it.
All right, guys. So the first thing you might want to look into buying a PC nowadays, that what's your price range? Because for $100 or a few $10 to $50, you can upgrade to a very extremely better GPU or a CPU or maybe RAM and better power supply, since you're gonna be needing that nowadays. Since with the new GPU coming out, more power hungry people are coming with that. So now first that we chose is the case Mozitech Phantom Black ATX mid tower case on here, which has gonna come with 620 millimeter of RGB fans, and it's glass, so that's nice to have. And yeah, you're gonna be able to put 3 hard drives, 3 SSDs, whatever you want to do, ATX motherboard and all that kind of good stuff. So now we chose this for our build. Is gonna be costing you around $69.99 with the sale going out 26% off. So my price might change, so it may vary. So the next thing we're gonna be looking at is going to be the motherboard. Now the motherboard is gonna be Gigabyte B550 or its Elite. We chose it because a very nice medium, mid motherboard. So like price wise and everything that it has is super nice.
And we
So
also, if I could say something, we also added a B550 because we know that for sure the Ryzen 5000 CPU chipsets are gonna have support for the B550 motherboards. So this is a good, like, affordable motherboard to get that will also be supported on the new, chipsets.
yeah, you're probably gonna get a BIOS update. I think they're gonna release that for all of the B550, 450s, X50, X570s out there. So you should be good on that. DDR4, everything is good on this. So right now it says supports 3rd gen, so don't worry, it's gonna change to 5th gen whenever they update the BIOS. So let's get into our third part, which is going to be the Thermaltake Tough Power GF1 850 watt. Now you could go with the 750, but you're just gonna put your stuff on really like tight of watts. So it is good to get the 750 if you wanna sell, save a couple of dollars right here.
Yeah,
It's
price
gonna
is just basically like a $30 difference or $20
yeah,
difference.
$20 difference. So I mean, honestly, just get that 100 watts space, or like for your extra usage, because that could happen. You might want to do some kind of overclock or anything, that if it needs to, but usually you won't need it. So yeah, this is comes with 10-year warranty, so that's pretty good. All right, so our fourth part that we chose is going to be G-Skill Ripjaws 16 gigabytes. This one is a DDR4 with 3000 megahertz speed. So it's for everything. This is basically what
And
RAM is.
if you want, you could go for a 32 gigabyte. We'll also leave that in the description below if you guys want to go
Yeah,
for a 32 gigabyte option.
yeah, you can also go with the 32 gigabytes if you all wish to, honestly. You can just buy these two, like two of these,
Yeah, two of them.
basically. All right, so our second last item that we have is going to be Seagate 2 terabyte hard drive. Seagate is probably the best one you want to go with. They make very nice hard drives, and they're famous for making hard drives and really reliables. So this is 2 gigabyte 2 terabyte hard drive for 54.99. So yeah, this is super nice. So get that. Last one we have is for our Windows, so operating system that you're going to be installing it. So we really you could get the 250 gigabytes if you really want to save that $10, but honestly, don't save that $10 and get the double the amount, 500
Exactly.
gigabyte. Honestly, like, come on. This is an M.2 Gen 3 SSD, NVMe internal SSD, so it's gonna go on your board, on your motherboard. So if you can see right here, there's a option to put the M.2 right above the GPU PCIe, so you should be able to get that. And
Hmm.
there's actually two like M.2 slots, two M.2 slots for on this motherboard, so that comes in handy. So definitely get this. And yeah, so this is all from me, and get back to you, Harman.
So for the next option, we had the CPU, and we went for the middle child, or technically, I guess you could say the lower end of the 5000 series, but it's the Ryzen 5 5600X. And as you can see, if you go down to the specs, you got like up to 6 cores on it with 12 threads. It's very good. You know, you got max boost clock of up to 4.6 gigahertz, up to 3200 megahertz, and it's honestly just slapped, Intel's face with this CPU, because this is just an amazing, affordable price range CPU, and it's for
And honestly, with the $300, it comes with the
yeah,
thermal solution, like the rate stealth CPU coolers
yeah, the
too.
AMD Stealth CPU cooler and all that. So you're technically getting two in one package for just $300. And going on the next, we have basically what will fit the AMD. This is technically an AMD build right here. So we went for the middle child of the big Navi, and this is the 6800 XT. And if you guys haven't watched our live reaction, we went over a lot in detail about this, but I'll just keep it short and simple to the point. So as you can see, minimum PSU is 750 watts, but we gave you the extra option to go for an 850, so you can do some extra more heavy stuff if you guys want to do it on the side. And you have 72 compute units with a boost frequency of 2250 megahertz. You got also around 42 teraflops on this baby, and the GPU power only takes 300 watts, which is so, like, compared to Nvidia's, it's just a slap in the face, depending on how low this GPU uses power. And you're also getting Infinity Cache with that plus 128 megabytes, and its memory speed is 16 gigabytes per second. So yeah, guys, honestly, all you can also put in 4K support and all that if you guys want to, but overall dimensions 260 millimeter. This should fit your uh build nice and well. And yeah, that's it. So Hamis is gonna probably add in anything else he wants to say if I am missing anything
So
at all.
honestly, the reason we did 6800 XT versus the 6800, we went ahead and thought about it. For the $100, the stuff you're getting for the hundred
Yes.
dollars, honestly, is like a lot for the $100. So I wouldn't like cheap
Ah,
out
good
on a
point.
GPU.
You just remind me. And honestly, like me and Hamis, we suspect that this is probably gonna be the best seller out of the whole big Navi list.
Honestly,
Yeah.
for PC builders, like intro builders, this should be the option to go for instead of going 550. I honestly think, and AMD made the pricing like that because people they want the people to go for 6800 XT versus the 6800,
Hmm.
so that people can just do like $100 difference, versus you see Nvidia did a $200 difference.
Exactly.
500 to 700 is a big jump, so people like think about it. Hey, what's up with
And
this
don't get me
$200?
started on the huge jump of the power requirement
Oh
that this
yeah,
GPU
yeah,
uses.
yeah. That part we gonna just leave that out because we don't even talk about that. That's why we gave you a 850-watt
Yeah.
power supply.
So
So yeah,
honestly, guys, I think we have covered everything for this build, and this is technically a concept build that is, basically trying to get you to understand like what you should be looking for on a PC build for these new CPUs and GPUs. And keep in mind the launch dates for the CPU is on the 5th, maybe for pre-order and all that. So, and the GPU is on the 18th. So if you guys are watching this, be sure to like and subscribe. We hope we have helped you guys get an idea of what you should be looking for these new these new CPUs and GPUs that AMD has announced, and they really are a game changer. Honestly, you're building like 100 times better affordable PC than you could ever get from last year or the years before, and this is like a huge
yeah,
game changing moment.
pretty much. And all the links are gonna be in the description, so you can use those to buy all the stuff we just mentioned. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Press that bell icon button down there, and also like the video if you think you enjoyed it. and comment anything that you have to say about the build and have any questions about the build. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.